Well, we are out here for an emergency trip. So in the last episode, my dad and I came out here for a couple days, did some work, had that close encounter with that nice buck. Literally 30 minutes after we left, the cows came over here and knocked my dad's feeder over. We saw it the next day on the spy point cameras. So my dad's feeder is laying on the ground right over there. His blind's on the other side of my truck here. And at some point, somebody in a tractor, unbeknownst to us, has come through here and cut this whole pipeline right here, mowed it all down. The deer are still coming to the feeder, even though it's on the ground. They're still swinging by and checking it out. I don't know, kind of a weird dynamic going into opening weekend. So 2 days from now is opening day, and I came out here today because I don't want my dad to come out next week for opening week and not have a stand. And my dad's working, so here I am. So we're gonna get out here, get this feeder back up. Hopefully it's not too damaged. Hopefully we haven't lost any corn. And we're gonna check some cameras. We're gonna hunt tonight, and then we're heading home because I gotta work tomorrow. So we're literally just here for a few hours, but we got a lot to do. So hang with us. That does not look good. Brought extra feeder poles because I knew some of these were bent. This one is, I think if we get it back upright, we can salvage this. I'm gonna go get some extra feeder legs and I'll set it up for a time lapse. You guys can watch me struggle out here by myself. All right, I hope it was a struggle, but we got it. Hopefully we're back in business. We lost some corn, but it's the price of doing business. So this is done, and we're gonna go check some cameras and figure out where we're gonna sit tonight for our evening hunt. So big things done. Just want to update you guys real quick. We're checking cameras here. A few card pulls that we have out here, we're taking a look at them. So this area where in episode 1 we got that picture of that really big deer, we've been trying to figure out, there's like a network of trails back in here that these deer are traveling. And I have a spy point on the trail that big buck was on, and that's a frequently traveled game trail. But we've been trying to figure out like where they turn off of that trail and leave the area. And we've been running this camera right here around down here all the time. Moved it 3 or 4 times, and just nothing, a doe, a pig here and there, nothing to write home about. I think we finally found the trail that they're primarily using. Runs right through here, right here. I've had this camera here for it's probably pushing 2 weeks. Maybe not quite. The cows don't walk through here. At least they haven't in 2 weeks. And almost every single picture I have on here is of deer or pigs. Bucks, does, pigs, a couple coyotes now and then. This is the other trail that they frequently travel. So I don't have time today, but next week when my dad and I are down here for several days, we're probably going to try to find a time to move our ladder stand down here, down this way a little bit, and try to find a way to hunt this trail, because this is going to be our best option. Where we have the ladder stand, where we put it up in episode 1, it's not ideal for hunting this trail. So we're going to move it, try to find a tree on this trail that we can move it to and hunt this trail. So pretty excited that we're starting to figure it out. Alright guys, we just got this 5-point camera back up here. We actually had to pull it out out of the field for a few days since our last trip to do a firmware update, which is not very convenient, I know, but I found a fix for it in a way that you can update your firmware without even pulling your camera from its spot. It just takes a little bit of planning ahead. I'm going to do a separate video, it should already be on our pages, about how to do that. I'll put an image card in the top corner. You guys can click on and go watch that video. But I'll talk about how you can update firmware from the field without even having to really lose any time with your camera being out here. So way easier than pulling it off and having to bring it back out. So we're going to get in this stand and sit the rest of the evening, see if we can't stick a doe or something. All right guys, back here at the well pad where I park. Only saw a couple pigs tonight. Didn't really ever get a good opportunity at anything else. Got past my shooting light and that blind for the bow, so we pulled out. This is a shorter episode, quick trip. Priority was to fix a few things, as y'all have seen, take care of some trail cameras today before opening weekend, this upcoming weekend. And the evening hunt here was just a little bit of a bonus. So my dad and I'll be back out here again next week. Nick's dad's coming out here in a couple days. He'll be here for the weekend. My dad and I are coming out here for the week, during the week, for opening week of rifle. I will continue to bow hunt. My dad will be rifle hunting. And hopefully stuff's going to start dying. I'm getting more comfortable with this property. And as you guys have seen with even just some of the little stuff I've shared today, I'm figuring out these deer a little bit better. So it's only a matter of time. Thanks for watching a Texas Dirt episode, and we'll be back with y'all again next week.